Hi, hello, this is Mawatta Eva, and welcome back to my channel as Eva Evolves. Today I will be giving a little bit of advice to women who are struggling with hijab, and I hope this is helpful to you. Okay, so if you are struggling with hijab, first of all, I'd like to validate your feelings, and I'm not sure why you're struggling with it, but whatever it is, you're valid for feeling the way that you do. Things happen in life. You can go from very much loving to wearing hijab to not loving it, and it happened to me, and it's a very scary experience, but I just want you to know that you're not the only one who's kind of having an internal or external struggle with hijab. And I don't know, it's okay, it's okay, you're gonna be fine. Advice number one, don't take it off. I'm not gonna lie, I took it off, and I'm not sure if that was the best decision for me, but now it's back on, and I will continue to try my best to wear it, even if I'm not wearing it perfectly. I'm just gonna continue to try, but I would say don't take it off because there's something. It's not gonna feel right to take it off. When I stopped wearing it for the period of time that I stopped wearing it for, definitely something felt wrong. It felt wrong to be seen outside without hijab. It just kind of felt wrong. Like, I knew I was doing something wrong. It felt wrong. I didn't like wearing it, but I also didn't like not wearing it because I didn't want to be seen. And I knew that this is basically me kind of like going against something that I'm going against, like the rules of like Allah has set for me. So it didn't feel right internally for me. And I kind of just pushed those feelings down, and I guess did what I felt like doing at the time. But I would say that's not the best idea. Even if it's a small way where you can dress modestly and cover your hair, I would say try that. Whether it's wearing it turban style and stuff like that, like just find other ways to keep your hijab on, to dress like modestly still, and to keep your hair covered, like hats, um, like square scarf hijabs. Like even if it's not full hijab, like I would say don't take it off fully. But that's just my advice to you. Um, don't feel so guilty for struggling with it. Your feelings are valid. Like how you feel is extremely valid. It's not easy for anyone, honestly, and I'm starting to realize this. And also understand that your faith, like there's high points and there's also low points. Like it dips and then increases and then decreases and then increases. And you might just be going through a time where your faith is a little bit low, that your mind is a little bit low. So just be patient with yourself. When I was kind of struggling with my hijab and like just having thoughts like, I don't like this anymore. Like I feel like I look old and ugly. I'm struggling with doing my hair. Like I'm in a foreign country and I have to do my hair all by myself, which I usually do, but I don't know why. But just being away from home exacerbated all of my struggles. Like it's so hot. I don't want to have to wear all of these layers of clothing. It's super duper humid and like just sweat and bake in the sun. Like, don't feel guilty for having those struggles or like those thoughts. Like, it's understandable, but I feel like making yourself feel like you're a bad person just for struggling is not going to take you far either. So, I don't know. Don't feel guilty for struggling with like hijab. I felt so guilty. Like, how could I be this ungrateful to Allah? Like, He's done so much for me, and I can barely even wear hijab. Like, I don't know. I just felt internally I was not okay. Remember your akira. Remember why you're doing it. It's very easy to want comfort in the now moment and forget about your long-term goals. Like you're obviously trying to wear hijab because like you want to obey Allah. Like you know that is fard. You know, I'm not gonna try to pronounce Arabic words. You know that's it's obligatory for you, but that doesn't make it easier. Doing things for the sake of Allah doesn't make things easier. Like people say, "Oh, do it for the sake of Allah." That doesn't make it easy. doesn't make the sin easy, doesn't make struggling with a job any more easier just because I'm doing it for Allah. Like your intention and your heart can be in the right place, but the execution can be off sometimes. So, oh, also I have my laptop here, so I'm reading my notes. Um, but yeah, like remember your long-term goal. Remember like where you want to be, in the future when you're no longer in this life, when you're in your grave, when like yeah, when you're no longer in this life, just remember that you want to enter Jannah and you want your grave to be a very peaceful place and stuff like that. Also, I feel like if you're struggling with hijab or any other like act of ibadah or even sin, I would just say try to immerse yourself in Islam. Like whether it's reading or listening to Quran, watching Islamic videos, Dhikr, reading hadiths, like just remind yourself of Allah and just I feel like Islamic videos help a lot. Even if it's not on the specific topic or the thing that you're struggling with, I just feel like remembering Allah, like just having taqwa, like having that consciousness of Him really helps you. And Dhikr, especially is istighfar, like saying astaghfirullah, 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 like it really clears your heart, and I feel like it reminds you of why you're doing things and what the your actual goal is, because your goal is not really this life, it's the hereafter. So there's that. I don't know if that helped, and this is a very short video, and I think that's a good thing. But I hope that this has been somewhat helpful for you, and have a good day. Assalamu alaikum. This has been Mawatta Eva on this channel as Eva evolves, and yeah, come back to my YouTube videos. Subscribe, like, comment, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and yeah, bye.